Well, Turkey Day is far behind us now, which means it's time to put up that tree. And if you're looking to set the scene for the season, Star Nursery has everything that you need.
Certainly does.
Yeah.
And Dr. Q is here. Paul No from Star Nursery. It's great having you.
Yes, thank you very much
Good
for
to
having
have
me
ya.
back.
People are
appreciate it.
You know, they're seeing that one spot in the house, they haven't filled it yet. They're like,
They're saving it for the tree.
Now's the time.
That's what they're having to save that spot just for that perfect tree.
Yeah.
And believe me, we've got the perfect trees.
You got more than a couple.
We've got a lot of them in, and they are beautiful this year.
This sucker right here, this is over 7 feet.
Yeah, this is a 7 to 8 foot Nordman fir, and they are very, very nice trees. Hold up very well.
Yeah.
The noble fir over there on the far side is also a good lasting one.
Yeah.
And of course the Douglas fir, which is the most fragrant one.
Yeah.
It'll really smell up your house.
I was hugging that tree.
The Douglas is putting off an amazing scent right now. Well, I'm so impressed. So I heard you actually go on a pilgrimage to pick these trees in the Northwest.
Yes, pretty much I do. I go up every year to look at the fields where our trees come from and kind of decide which area we want the trees to come out of that look the best. So yeah.
And there are actually Christmas tree farms.
Yes, that is absolutely true. They are on farms. They're just like a big produce farm that grows things. They just do it with Christmas trees. And it takes from 7 to 10 years to get their crop ready to go to market. But yes, they are specifically there just for the purpose of growing Christmas trees.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's a special thing. It's taken a lot of time to make something this beautiful.
Absolutely.
And we want to take care of it. And you were giving me some tips.
Yes.
Because you really got to treat this thing right to get the most out of it in your house.
Absolutely. You want to have a fresh cut put on the base, which we do. We'll cut them right as you take them, and we will bag them up for you to keep needle drop away. And if you get them in water right away, that's the most critical thing, so that they can soak up the water. Use some tree preservative, something to help it soak up. It's usually best to use some hot water at first, because then that kind of melts the sap.
Really?
Okay.
So that it intakes it better. And then the critical thing is you can just add regular tap water to it every time the level goes down, but do not ever let it go completely dry. Because when it does that, the sap seals up, prevents it from taking up more water. So then, you have to make another cut on it in order for it to pull up water. So,
if you treat these trees right, how long can you get it to last?
Oh, they'll last for a minimum of 2, possibly 3 weeks, and you can actually get them to. Some will take it up water better than others, and I've seen some trees last into mid-January.
No kidding. Wow.
If they can take up enough water, you can keep that water preserving them, then they should be fine. But you do want to take a couple of precautions, keep them away from heater vents.
Of course.
Doors opening and closing. But yeah, if you have them in a good even temperature, as cool as possible, they should last a long time.
Well, and Star Nursery is the place to get these trees. Not only have you gone all the way up to Oregon to pick them, but they're quite affordable as well.
Yes, we have trees starting, the Douglas fir is starting at $29.88 for a 5 to 7 foot Douglas fir tree like this one here.
Fantastic.
And then we've got some other varieties like the Noble and the Norway fir.
I have to hug it.
There we go.
It's just really amazing. Is there any value in misting a tree, or is that not something you need to do?
Yes, it does help to keep the needles fresher.
Of course.
Okay.
We do hose them down daily, a couple of times a day. So.
You're just hugging all the plants right now.
Well, it's poinsettia season. I love plants. I'm all about it.
These we've not only got a great quality tree this year in all the varieties, but our poinsettias are fantastic this year also.
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, this is a strong plant.
And these start at the red ones start at just $6.88 each for a 6-inch pot. This very pot. $6.88. The colored ones are $1 more at $7.88. But there's some beautiful pink, white, and the variegated, as well as just the plain red traditional red.
Absolutely gorgeous, and the flowers here as well.
Yes, those are cyclamen. They can be planted out in the garden, a shade garden this time of year, and last all through the cool season.
Fantastic.
Or you can use them as indoor plants.
So you and I have a Star Nursery between us on Blue Diamond.
Yes.
How many locations do you have around the valley?
We have 8 around the valley here. We've got a total of 16 garden center locations throughout Nevada, northern Arizona, and southern Utah.
Awesome. Dr. Q.
Thank you for the
All
tips.
right.
As always, buddy.
Thank you.
Every
very
time I
much.
see him, I get garden advice.
He's got a
I
green
love
bum
it.
because of this
Thank
guy.
you.
It's
Thank you
amazing.
so much. Get in the spirit of the season. The Star Nursery. They have 16 locations throughout southern Nevada, southern Utah, and northern Arizona. To find a location nearest you, visit starnursery.com. Star Nursery, a proud sponsor of the Morning Live.